Alright everyone, you know the drill by now. Time to see what Madden and I think are going to happen in Week 5. Gotta take the title back for Madden this week. So let's start with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Pretty easy one for me. I think the Bengals are a much stronger team. Uh, Tampa Bay's won one game, but it was against the Cleveland Browns. I'm picking Cincy. Madden's going to agree with me here, 24-13. Moving on, the Atlanta Falcons and the Cleveland Browns. Madden has not been kind to the Atlanta Falcons, although they have an actual good record at 3-1. While the Browns are 1-3. This is another pretty easy one for me. I don't see the Browns winning this one at all. Got to go with Atlanta here. And well, Madden really hates the Falcons for some reason. I can't put my finger on it, but whatever. So the New York Giants and the Houston Texans. Actual records are 2-2 for the Giants, 3-1 for Houston, so they're actually reversed. This was a tough one for me. I think they're kind of equally matched. I kind of give Houston a bit of home field advantage, and yeah, they've been doing well, and I think that's going to continue. And I mean, the Giants have been doing pretty well as well, so it was a tough call, but I'm leaning towards Houston in this one. So my pick is Houston. Madden's going to pick Houston as well, 34-20. Okay, the undefeated Kansas City Chiefs against the struggling Indianapolis Colts. I have no reason to believe the Colts are taking a dive or anything. I think they're just off to a rough start and have had some unlucky things happen. So I think they're still basically the team they were last year. They're just having a little bit of trouble. And against a team like Kansas City, I mean, they are 3-0, but they've had some lucky circumstances, like in easy schedules so far, and they did pick up a good big win in the opening week against San Diego, but I still think, on paper, without looking at the records, that Indianapolis is the better team, so that is where I'm going. And Madden's going to agree, 16-10. Going to move on to the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Redskins. Both 3-1 in Madden season. The Packers are 3-1, but the Redskins are actually 2-2. Redskins have just received the news that Clinton Portis is going to be out for a while, which is going to hurt them. And still, I don't think they're all that together as a team. Well, I think the Packers, you know how I feel about the Packers. I think they're... I'm just going to pick them. I've run out of adjectives about the Packers. I'm just going to pick them. And, oh, Madden thinks Washington is going to win this game. Don't know about that. But we'll see. Jacksonville and Buffalo. Actual records are Jacksonville 2-2 and Buffalo 0-4. Buffalo has not won a game. These are two teams that I still have yet to pick to win a game. So I will be picking one of these teams for the first time. And do I pick the Buffalo Bills for the first time? My own favorite team. Home advantage is a plus. I am going to pick them. I am going to pick the Buffalo Bills to win their first game of the season against the Jaguars this week. Madden's going to agree with me. Buffalo 23, Jacksonville 13. Just a feeling. I like the home field advantage, and Jacksonville's a winnable game for them. And yeah, I just like the Bills here. The 2-2 Denver Broncos, actually, against the 3-1 Baltimore Ravens. Pretty easy one for me. I don't think Denver is half the team Baltimore is. So, pretty much open and shut for me. I'm going to pick the Ravens. Ooh, 29-28. Denver victory. Let's see how that one goes. Okay, the Chicago Bears, who are 3-1 against the Panthers, who are 0-4. I'm still kind of waiting word to see whether Jay Cutler is going to play after being roughed up in the last week's Sunday night game. If Cutler does play, I think the Bears are a lock. Uh, I think I still pick the Bears anyway, though, because I think that struggling Carolina offense is going to have a tough time with Chicago's defense. So I'm still going to pick the Chicago Bears, regardless of who the quarterback is going to be. Let's see what Madden thinks. And Madden's going to pick the Carolina Panthers. Kind of scaring me a little bit, but okay. The St. Louis Rams and the Detroit Lions. Both teams that nobody really expected anything out of. St. Louis has won a couple of games. Detroit still has yet to win a game. Although they have shown very improved offense. So who am I going to pick? I think I picked Buffalo to win their first game. I think I'm going to do the same for the Lions this week. Again, home field advantage, and they have shown the scoring, and I think the Rams are a team that the scoring will finally be successful against. Well, all scoring is successful, but I mean, like, by way of a win, you know. So I'm going to pick the Lions, and Madden's going to pick the Rams. Madden is really not pulling any punches here. This is a very easy one for me. The New Orleans Saints and the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona starting a rookie quarterback this week, Max Hall, I believe the name is. Quite honestly, I picked the Saints no matter who their quarterback was, but that just sweetens the deal for me. New Orleans Saints is my pick. Madden is being very disagreeable right now. Not sure I like that, but it could be to my advantage. Okay, San Diego and the Oakland Raiders. San Diego's not 4-0, and the Raiders are not 0-4. It's actually 2-2 and 1-3. But San Diego's still a much stronger team than Oakland, I believe, and they are my pick. Madden, cut that out. Okay. Tennessee and Dallas. Dallas, they're not 0-3, although Madden hates them for some reason. They're actually 1-2. And Tennessee is actually 2-2. Again, like Indianapolis, they are a good team that has just been struggling a bit, and I see no reason to think they're not going to bounce back eventually, and this week would be a good time for them to start bouncing back. So I'm going to pick the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Titans. And finally, Madden picks the Cowboys for the first time. Woo! Okay, the Sunday night game, the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. If Vic were playing, I would pick the Eagles hands down, but Vic is not playing. He's injured and out for a couple of weeks. 49ers are another 0-4 team, while the Eagles are 2-2. And despite their losing ways, the 49ers have shown some flashes of brilliance along the way. They played a very close game with the New Orleans Saints way back on Monday night. I think it was week 2. So a lot of people picked the 49ers to win the division. I personally didn't, but I can see why some people did pick them, even though they're now 0-4, and the chances of that are a little less likely. But I'm going to pick the 49ers for the first time this week as well. Well, maybe not for the first time, but I'm going to pick them to win the first game. So here we go. And Madden's being very disagreeable again. Picking the Eagles 27-21. I think this is a record for disagreeing so far. Bringing us to the Monday night game, the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Jets. When I was looking at this game this past Monday, I did pick the Jets, but then a little guy called Randy Moss went and joined the Vikings and made my decision a little bit tougher. So again, this is one of those games that I'm picking like right now. Do I still like the Jets in this? I'll tell you what, Randy is probably still going to be learning the Vikings' ways, and he may not be much of a factor the first week, but this is a really tough call for me. Okay, I have thought this through, My original pick was the Jets. I'm going to stick with it. So, again, home field advantage is a big thing in my book. I usually will pick a home team most of the time, unless I'm convinced that the visiting team is a much stronger team. But anyway, Jets are my pick, and Madden's gonna go and disagree with me about this too. So how many of these games did we agree on? 14 games, and we've agreed on Dallas is 1. Still looking for another one. Buffalo's 2. Colts is 3. Houston is 4. Bengals are 5. We only agreed on 5 games out of 14. This is going to be a very, 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 very interesting week. So, not quite sure how to close this one out, but have fun, enjoy week 5, and we'll see you Tuesday when we find out how this cluster you-know-what turns out. Anyway, I will talk to you guys on Tuesday probably. Have a good one.